Hi guys, and welcome to my bite-sized Excel video. In this video we're going to take a look at creating a drop-down list within a column or within a particular cell. So in this particular example here we have just a very basic table for capturing tasks, obviously task number, description, priority, due date, percentage complete and notes. And what we want to do in this column C here, we want to actually make it so that our priority is simply low, medium or high. Now, one of the benefits of using lists is when you have large data sets, it can reduce the risk of you inputting data incorrectly or spelling things wrong if you're just selecting it from the preset drop-down list. So in order to create a list within our cells, we select the cells we want to create this list in, as I've already done here. And then we go to our ribbon and we select our data tab. And in the ribbon here, we have this option, data validation. So select the little drop down and click on data validation. Now, when you come in, you will usually come in on this settings tab, and generally or by default, cells are set to any value, which means you can input anything you want into the cell. Now there's a number of options here, which we'll probably go into on some later videos, but for this one, what we want to do is create a list, which is the fourth option down. So if we click on list, there's a couple of different options here. So in this instance, we simply want to add in 3 values. So what we can do is we can type them in here, low, separate them with a comma, medium, comma, and high. And if we click on OK, we will then find that we have our 3 options in a drop-down list. In each cell, we'll be able to select one of those options. Another way of doing this, if we've got slightly more options or preset list, we'll go to this timesheet tab. Now in this particular instance, we want to create a drop-down list in our work type tab here, which matches in with the different work types that maybe HR want to capture. So again, selecting the cells we want the drop-down list to appear in, go to data validation, and once again we select list. Now in this instance, what we want to do is we click into our source button, and we can either click on our little arrow to minimize this, don't have to, we can click straight away onto the options that we want to appear on our list. So if we select this, we can drag it down, and we basically get our little array in here. So N7 to N20. And the little $sign basically make that an absolute table, so it won't move if we copy and paste the cell down. So if we click on OK, and we look here, we now have a full list of options that are pulled from this table here. You can also do it, so for example, if I want to do it on this job reference here, data validation, select your list. We want to select our data, so we want our job ref this time. Now notice if you select some blank cells below, when we open our list, they still appear but as blank options. But again, we have our list. Because I only selected this cell, obviously it isn't in the cells below, but we can simply copy that down or select all our cells and paste it. And once again, we have our drop-down list. So that's just a short introduction to drop-down lists. There are some further options where you can stop people from entering data in cells if they've entered something incorrectly. But we'll touch on those in a later video. Another point to note is once you've done your drop-down list, you can actually type in your values manually. I hope you found this video useful. Please do like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will see you on the next video.